Let's have a little look at euro dollar.
Matron, take them away.
And a warm welcome to one and all. And if this is your first time here, I'm the big fella Scruff. And what I'm trying to do is put trading in the real world. Maybe show you a trick or two along the way. So if that sounds good, grab your coffee, strap yourself in, and away we go. Well, I'm already in a trade at the moment. And it's a trade that I said I was going to take on Saturday. And I'm really doing it just to back up something that I said, because I do a live stream from time to time. I'm going to do more of them, and it's sort of Ask Scruff. What I do is I go to camera just while I'm working, talk, and then I'll put it into for the squad. But it gives the public a little bit of a snapshot if they catch me at the right time. And as usual, inside it, you had people that were disagree, you know. And that's one of the things with this industry. It's the most decisive industry you'll ever be in. In other words, people will argue till the cows come home. But as I said in the stream, nobody's right and nobody's wrong as long as you believe. But you shouldn't really pull somebody else apart for their beliefs. You know, it's like politics or religion. It doesn't matter. If that's what you believe, that's fine. Just don't impose your opinion on somebody else. Now, I'll show you a quick snapshot. That's the trade that's running now. There we go. Now, prior to this point, I'd already gave an example. And they said, it's going up, it's going up. Your analysis is incorrect. Well, if I pull this back slightly, it's not. Because I'd marked it out on one thing and another. And what you can see inside of this is a strong drive and a compression. And that compression has to release pressure. And where's it going to release pressure? Well, it'll pull down. And I said the first point of call would be this point here, the 23, as we move forward. If I play this and keep quiet, it may pick up than looking at a single asset. So what you can see is there's a lot of weakness on the euro. It's had a surge, it's gone to the top of a range, and then you just break it down logically with bounce points. The high level will show you bounce points that it will stall at, and the hourly level will show you areas that you can safely either get in or get out at. Easy stuff. And then how would you drill that down further? Well, just take it down into a 15-minute chart, just like so, and you just look for a nice entry. Well, it's very simple, you know, very, very simple. You know, there's another range on the 15-minute. Count back so many candles. I like to use a 5-minute for a count back. You go back 5 candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a logical point, roughly where it's at now. And then you've got a nice drop down into there. Be very careful at this level because it's a high level fib, because it has a chance to bounce and then come away. If it breaks through, you've got clear run into the 38. And again, be careful here and look for the 50. And then that trade idea is finished. Because when you trade day trading, you are neutral. Be prepared to go either way, but look for the strongest direction, what I call the double D, dominant direction. So hope that one helps. Happy days, happy days. Cool. So let's have a look. See where we're up to. Right, I've already took the mickey out of Steve, which is bad really, because you're a computer guy. You should have known that. So you set me up for a bloody fall. Right, little bugger that you are. So let's have a good morning. Glad to be back. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. I haven't done this for quite a while. Much love and appreciation. That's very kind. Just because I moved house and I needed to sort of put my own life in direction. And what I'd still be doing is sort of these on a regular basis, hopefully. I've got my coffee there. I know. Oh, Pete, how are you doing? How are you feeling, kid? Hope you're feeling better. Right. Don't you worry. I thought you were on holiday, Jukey boy. I thought you were genuinely on holiday. I'll be trading at the moment, Stephen. I'd be looking to short this in the short term. That would be my general gist of that. But it's like most things. If you're looking to hold it for longer than, say, an hour, you want to be going with the general direction of the market, you know. And one of the ways of doing that, and you see me do it all the time, you do like a broad stroke direction. And the guy who taught me sort of how to put levels in and all of that sort of thing, commercial bank guy, he would just step away from the screen, and if it looked like it's going up, it's going up, and that was it. You know, he didn't break it down or anything. He was very, very. You appreciate my example, however it's incorrect. Well, it depends on whether you think it's right or wrong. That's the beauty of trading. So many candles. I like to use a 5 minute for a count back. You go back 5 candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a logical point, roughly where it's at now. And then you've got a nice drop down into there. Be very careful at this level because it's a high level fib, because it has a chance to bounce and then come away. If it breaks through, you've got clear run. There we go. I'm not sure whether that picked up, but basically what I was talking about is what I always talk about. You know, look for a strong drive, look for compression, count the candle back, and it will come down into this 23 level, which is here. Now, as I was discussing and I was working it out, because that was done on the hoof, I had no sort of concept of what the guys were going to ask, because that's how I do sort of a live stream. I just switch it on, say I'm here, got my coffee, because we all know Scruffy likes it, coffee, ask a question and I'll answer it to the best of my ability. And sometimes I don't answer simply because you're asking things that the guys in the squad pay for, so I'll give you a broad stroke. But in this case, one of the guys asked, analyze, or what's my opinion of my next move with the euro dollar? And I said, well, my next move would be I'll be selling it. Now, I also did this again yesterday. So if I pull this down and we get into this sort of thing, there it is there. I broke this down fully yesterday for the guys and told them exactly what I was going to be doing. And I'm doing it right now, you know. So, sorry, I was right, because it's come down into the marker that I put, it's gone into the next marker. It's 84 quid up in profit, and I'm looking to get it to somewhere in this zone, and I'm quite happy. So let's play this out, and then we'll have another little bit of a chat. Okay guys, I need the camera to do some work shortly. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave this running in the background. I'm still reasonably pleased with it. You know, I still don't think I'm wrong. It's gone down to the exact point I said it would go, which is here. But I do have a belief that I can maybe push below here, which is why I'm holding on. And I'm quite happy to stage up to here. Hasn't breached any of the tops as yet, and it's stalled bang on a predetermined level. Stalled here, bang on a predetermined level. So this area was an area of interest that I'm interested in, and I want to see if it'll push down. Now, also for the guys and one thing and another, I keep an eye on various other bits and pieces. Now, you can look at the general trends as well, river trends. Now, I look at these on a daily chart, and as you can see, the top of the bunch was US CAD. And why? Well, it's telling me it was short. So I was having a look at that, but I'm also interested in gas. So a little bit later today, you might see another trade come in on gas if it presents itself. If I'm paid prior, doesn't matter. But as I go down through the hierarchy of different assets to look at, gas is the next one. So what I'll do is I'll just let this run and I'll come back to you a little bit later. Okay guys, I'm back after my meeting. Again, stall points exactly where I wanted it to be. Pushing down, we're actually net positive, which is good. We're going to pull out around this area down here. We're going to let this one run down as well. I'm not really sure whether I'll trade gas. I might just have the afternoon off because this is going to plan. But just so you can kind of see what the situation is, there it is there. No tickets. And we've already had money out of it as well. So we'll let it run. Okay guys, job's done. Quite happy with the way that it's panned out. So that's 3 markets. All positions are shut, got no tickets left. And that's what you've watched me do throughout the day. Now the euro was following up on what I said on Saturday. Natural gas came from one of the day settings that I show the squad, as did the US CAD. Now the US CAD was just something that I happened to have seen, and I thought it was a good opportunity, and it's proven to be that opportunity. So as a happy boy, as a very happy boy. But what does it actually mean? Well, it's all about conviction. You know, I knew what I was looking for, I could see it, and I just carried it out. Now, it's all well and good sort of picking one trade here, there and everywhere. Maybe it's even just trading one asset here, there and everywhere. But really, put my teeth back in. A chart is just a chart if you can recognize certain conditions. Trading ain't difficult, guys. Not really. Not if you know what you're looking for and you're realistic with your targeting. It's that simple. I can't really make it any clearer than that. Now, one thing that I want you to take away from today's video is don't swing at the fences. You don't have to. You know, target appropriately and you'll be fine. Something the winker here doesn't actually understand.
What's that?
Budgeting and targeting.
Budget?
No, you can budget with yours, you can't budget with mine.
Yeah, what?
She's a buggy. You know, she's on a mission at the minute to try and get some money back from the electric board because we've overpaid. And straight away she's got it spent and she hasn't even got it back yet.
Oh, I don't think I'll be getting it back the way I'm going.
I know, it's a friggin'
Can't
night.
speak to anybody, no one will pick the phone up.
You know, this AI stuff is bloody terrible. That's why I'm old school and do everything manual.
Not anymore.
What are you trying to say?
Well, there's no one to ring.
Oh, right, sorry, I thought you meant something else. I was going to say, bloody hell, you've been shopping in Ann Summers or something. I mean, Jesus
You're
Christ.
going to one-track mind, like.
It's a good mind, though. Right, I'm done for the day. Do keep your questions coming. Do keep your comments below. Keeps the channel alive. It also gives me something to talk about because, believe it or not, I do the same thing day in, day out. I don't change anything, you know. And if you've watched me for a long time, I do the same thing day in, day out. And what I've done recently, just to kind of prove a point to a degree, is I've been trading multiple assets at once. Now, I don't like doing it, but I do it to prove a point that it's not a one-hit wonder. You know, it's multiple charts, all doing what I say they're going to do. I can't be any fairer than that, you know. So keep an eye out. I'll do the market watches on a morning. I started today where I tell you what my strength sheet is, where it's going, and then for biases, etc., you've got to be in the Discord for that. And if you want me to break something down, just give us a shout and I'll break it down. I'll drop it in the Discord and we'll see if it plays out. Anyway, so as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.